You have a small peepee. You are insecure. Your ally is not going to f you because you ruined it for somebody else. What is good, everybody? So yesterday, or the day before, depending on where you are in the world, the 16th of October was Xavier's birthday. And of course, the Love and Deep Space girlies know how to celebrate, and they know how to go all out for his birthday. I mean, just look at this. This is so cool. Again, people making these 3D billboards all the way around multiple cities in China, multiple places around the world even. We're seeing people celebrating Xavier. We could just go by his tag and just see the really cool things that people have been, you know, getting up to in this time, and what they've been doing, and what activities are going along. And it's really cool. It's really dope, and it's really cool, and it's really nice to see. And I think it's people get very creative with this stuff, right? I think people get extremely creative. It's very cool. I saw this tweet just 5 minutes ago. It sent me howling. This was so funny. Getting Silas to tone deafly sing happy birthday to Xavier is hilarious. Okay, it is. I love it. I think this is funny. I think this is great. I love to see all the positive things in the community and the things that I've been doing. But as you guys know, if there's one thing I'm going to talk about, or if there's one thing I'm going to report on or make you guys informed of, is the unfortunate downside of these birthday celebrations, right? I'd already mentioned a couple of weeks ago, Silas was gonna have a billboard made for him in Chengdu, which was taken down due to, people falsely reporting problematic stuff about him. And so they weren't able to do the billboard in Chengdu, but they were able to redo it somewhere in another city later on, right? Now for Xavier's birthday, while there have been a lot of really cool celebrations for him that people have done, unfortunately, we are also seeing some bad faith actors wanting to spoil it for others. Yet again, I know. Yet again, we're seeing people want to spoil it for others. And this is what I'm talking about, alright? Just take a look at this for a minute. This is a little setup in a department store. I think it's called the In Time department store at Hefei. The Sushang district. I'm ballsing this up completely. But it's the In Time department store. And it looks great, right? This looks really good. This looks really cool. Seeing all of this, people setting all this up, having really cool stands with Xavier. People can come and interact. They can take cool photos. It's very pretty. It's very nicely set up. It's very cool. You know, I think that's great to see. But what happened? What happened to this this setup, might you ask? What could who in their right mind would want to disrupt something this cool? And then we get this. Yep. People completely destroying it. As we can see, this is clearly later on in the day. So this feels like the day is kind of, calming down, coming to a halt. You can see the sun's kind of going down. And we're seeing this complete and utter destruction of this stand and of this setup. Absolutely torn to pieces. Destroyed. I think we could all say this has been completely destroyed. There is nothing left standing. Even the flowers have been messed with this at this point. And I gotta say, you have to be the lowest of the low to want to do something like this to someone else's hard work. Because don't forget, okay? Don't forget, a lot of this work comes out of the fans and organizers' pockets. Love and Deep Space isn't necessarily paying for all these events. Do you know what I mean? A lot of this comes out from the pockets of the fans, and people just want to ruin a good thing. People just want to ruin a good thing, and there's a lot of speculation that it was, people with, who have allies as other favorites are looking to purposely sabotage. And I feel we have to have an actual serious conversation at some point about parasocialism in Love and Deep Space and how it is driving people to be cruel. Okay? Like, it's not okay. It's not okay. All right? As you can see, utter destruction, mess everywhere. They even have a signing wall. Like a lot of these places, they'll do a signing wall. Here, people can write what they like. And apparently, in a lot of places that had a Xavier signing wall, people defaced it with obscene comments, rude comments, that result in them being taken down, because you can't show obscenities in public like that a lot of the time. So if you deface it with obscenities, they have to be taken down too, which is not okay. And this is how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be nice. It was supposed to be cool. But again, people got to ruin a good thing. You know, people got to ruin a good thing. And the issue is, there is even more. Okay, there were even more issues, all right? There's a whole thread. Quantum Socialite has made a thread of all the issues that have happened. Chengdu Billboard's project cannot continue. Again, Chengdu was the same place where the Silas billboard was cancelled. I assume it would have been in the same place that that one was. People just mass report. People just report the authorities for this and say, hey, this is problematic, don't go ahead with it. And then they get postponed or they get cancelled even. It's really unfair. Spreading rumors of the birthday team that they profited privately, which is crazy. So people assuming that the organizers of this are profiteering from the whole event rather than... Again, don't forget, the teams are forking out a lot of their own money. Can I be real? The teams are forking out a lot of their own money to run events like this. And to be honest, if they, like, I would like them to make their money back. Can I be real? If they go through the effort to set this up for other people, I would love if they were able to make their money back for this. I think that would be great. Do you know what I mean? I think that would be great if they could. If they made a small profit from it too, honestly, I don't really care, because they've done a good thing for the community. You know? And kudos for their time. Do you know what I mean? I really don't mind about that. During the live streaming of Iron Flower Show, our Billy room was repeatedly being reported. As a result, the link could not be pinned and people couldn't find the link to the searching bar. So I assume this means people couldn't see the event that they were actually hosting. Which is crazy. That they were hosting an event on Billy. People couldn't find it because it was being reported. So all that time that they had went to waste, which was this is a total shame. A signing wall in the shopping mall of Changsha was viciously damaged. Original suppliers were on national holiday. Organizers had to pay a premium price ordering from advertising company online. Again, people forking out their own money to do good for the community, and people just wanted to face it and ruin it and spoil it for everybody else. Shopping mall in Chongqing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce these words. I repeatedly received phone calls of vicious and baseless reports and harassments. Again, it's the same stuff. People calling in, inciting harassment, inciting lies, basically, to remove this stuff. Weibo store at Bacon and Cake for Xavier project requires our stands to draw pixel images for Xavier. However, the collective drawings were repeatedly defaced even after new pixel drawings room was opened. Again, people really just hating for no, they just want to spoil the fun for no reason other to be idiots. Collaborated movie theaters management received reports that Xavier has value issues. Yeah, guys, the fictional man Xavier's problematic. He's a value hater. Guys, you know Xavier's a woman hater? Yeah, apparently Xavier really hates women, guys. God, he hates minorities. Yeah, Xavier's a big bad guy. He's a racist, actually. Crazy. It's insane. It's insane that people are doing this. Insane. Collaboration was in danger of being cancelled. The team made files, materials, and PowerPoint presentations to movie theater directors, successfully persuading them to continue. At least there are some people, some organizers and these movie theater directors can see reason in a lot of this. And I'm sure they're aware of the behaviors of a lot of these people and, you know, how it is. It's just not cool. In a shopping mall of Wuhan, the stickers of Xavier and the lifts were written with humiliating words, and a PVC material standee was destroyed. After the investigation, the stickers were defaced by a mail delivery man. So it was a dude. It was a dude who defaced it. This is interesting. I know we've already spoken about before about how there seem to be a lot of males, especially in the CN community side of things, who really don't like Love and Deepspace and think it is a poison for women, it's a poison for the youth, and they want nothing to do with it, and they don't want this game to continue. There are a lot of men who really, really do not like Love and Deepspace and are causing a lot of issues for the female audience of the game in the CN community. And this is something we will touch on at another point in time, because I feel like it deserves a whole video talking about that kind of issue. Absolutely. Chandu Landmark, a giant painting billboard cancel. Again, more cancellations. So it's a lot of the same. People harassing, defacing, cancelling, a lot of what it is. The standee was destroyed by a player of other ML stan. She disobeyed instructions, crossing the other fence. So it's a mix, okay? We're finding this as a mix. We've got men wanting to deface a good thing. We've got women who have other allies as favorites coming to ruin it for everybody else and spoiling it, which it just makes no sense to me. And I think this is an issue of two parts. One, we have the you know, there is an insane amount of parasocialism that happens in the Love and Deepspace community, especially in the CN community, right? Whereby people will fight for their allies. They will go to lengths to doing illegal damages and damaging other property for the sake of their favorites, because they believe in their heart of hearts that they are doing a good thing for their favorites. They're honoring their favorites by making everyone else seem worse, when in actual fact there's no harm in liking everybody equally, because guess what? These are not real men. They aren't real, they're fictional, and people are acting as if they're going to war for their country, which is insane. I am saying this directly to anybody in the CN community that is watching this. If you are a male who is wanting to deface and ruin this game because you hate it so much, you have a small peepee. You are insecure. You are insecure. You're insecure that a fictional 3D man is going to take away the women from you. Do better. Just be a better man. Treat people better, okay? Secondly, to all the women who are fighting for their allies and making a worse time for everybody else by doing this, go outside, touch some grass, talk to a real man, okay? This is crazy. This is insane behavior. You cannot do this. You are acting as though you are fighting for your country for survival or something like this. This is wrong. It's embarrassing, okay? It's embarrassing, and you're making the whole community look terrible. Okay, you're making it look terrible. Your ally is not going to fuck you because you ruined it for somebody else. Disgraceful. Utterly disgraceful. And I hope we don't see this kind of behavior in other places. We can't let this behavior manifest in other areas. It is not okay. And I will say it. I will say these people are idiots. I will say they are disgraceful. I feel like we need to shame this kind of stuff because we can't let it happen. Because it just makes a mockery of the whole community and the whole game and the whole player base. There are so many people who did really good things. There are so many people who did amazing things, and it has to be spoiled by a couple of idiots. Anyway. Sorry, I got a bit heated with that one. I apologize. I'm just really pissed off because you just know that people will take this as an example and, oh, they did it to Xavier, so no, I have to do it for everybody else. We just know there's going to be retaliation, and the cycle will continue. And I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? Either way, I'm glad that the majority of the events could go ahead, and the majority of people were happy and did really cool stuff for Xavier. And I think it's great. So that's really it. Guys, tonight, hopefully we get an announcement for a Silas Smith. I'm going to be staying up all night to find out. And if we do, you know I'm going to be on that stuff immediately, alright? So I'll see you guys later. Remember to give this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below what you think, if you think this is also, you know, crazy. I'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. EST, to do more Nuzlocke Honkai Star Rail. Alright, I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.